On San Diego's Mission Beach, Craig Wutsch built an ocean tower that reflects his casual lifestyle.
I was hoping that I would have a retirement home that would be casual, would be fun, that friends and family would be comfortable visiting here.
Not one for peace and quiet, Craig chose a site 2 houses from the busy Mission Beach boardwalk.
Living on the beach is very much about being around other people all the time. The houses are built one on top of the other. People are coming and going all day long, so it's very public, and that's terrific, but then you need a chance to get away.
Craig enlisted architect Jim Gabriel to design his dream house, a 3-story contemporary that would stand up to the salty rigors of seaside living.
There's no such thing as maintenance-free at the beach, but there are choices you can make that make maintenance less or more.
We use cement block, we use stucco, expansive amounts of stainless steel, and then commercial glass. So the maintenance of the property in a coastal environment is as minimal as you can possibly have it.
The building site was a former 6-car parking lot, wedged between 2 alleys and a pedestrian walkway, a sliver of land, and a challenge for builder Tom Armstrong.
You got a 25 by 50 lot. Where do you put the dirt while you're digging it up and recompacting it? It was pretty tough. And we had to keep it on the site because there's no place else to put it.
Next came the foundation. Since the house sits on sandy soil in an earthquake-prone area, Armstrong made the concrete supports 10 feet deep.
Well, the project consists basically of an incredibly large foundation. It's basically for sound and structure to hold up the concrete floors.
Initially, Craig wanted a larger home, but local building codes would only allow for 1,400 square feet. The solution? Very creative uses of space.
What makes this building so amazing is that the architect was able to create open areas that do not count against my square footage.
So much of what we were doing here is taking little tiny spaces and seeing what we could do to make them seem bigger than they really are.
Jim Gabriel did more with less by designing outside stairwells that feel like part of the home's interior, and creating focal points that didn't use valuable living space. For example, a ground floor entry lobby shares space with a koi pond. Tucked under the stairwell, the pond extends through the home's front outer wall, ending at a fountain. Just inside the entrance is a small home office. A side door connects the room to a tiny bamboo garden, creating an illusion of more space. The bathroom is a space-saving European wet room, completely encased in Mexican tile. Jim says Craig had few demands, but wouldn't compromise on some things.
And he said, well, I need a really nice kitchen, I need a good place to sleep, and a cave.
So Craig got his cave, a pocket-sized yet comfortable family room on the 2nd floor. And the kitchen, on the same level, is anything but cramped, while a 240-gallon marine aquarium doubles as a room divider. All stairs lead to the upper deck, the back stairs to the master suite. A bookcase separates the stairwell and bedroom, performing double duty as a headboard and guardrail. The bedroom's glass doors open to an expansive deck with breathtaking views of the ocean and Mission Bay.
The views are actually kind of framed. They're kind of put into these big picture-like openings, which I think even enhances them further.
A few steps up to the spa, and the views become panoramic. The house is topped off with retractable tarps, providing texture and contrast to the home's nearly all-white exterior. Craig and his partner designed and installed them. Another do-it-yourself project was acid staining the home's concrete floors, and Craig bought many of the home's building blocks online.
Probably 25%. The biggest purchase was the commercial outside stairs. We did find a company in Illinois that was able to produce them immediately. They showed up on a truck 3 weeks later.
The front gate is perhaps Craig's most valuable find. Crafted in Mexico and cast in aluminum, it's the home's signature feature.
People are always curious of what they're made out of, where can I get them, and of course the answer is they were fabricated especially for this house.
Craig loves his little house by the sea, and although he gets offers for the property, he says he's not entertaining any of them.
And when I'm done retiring and enjoying it, I'm sure someone will get the chance to enjoy it, but it won't be for a while.